What's up and welcome to FPL Today. I'm your host JNO. Welcome to the channel and welcome to a little series I'm doing during the international break where I go over every single position and go over the players that get the most assists or chances created and goals or goal threat in the Fantasy Premier League after 3 game weeks. And hopefully I'll be able to do this every international break so we can see the players that are potentially going to get us the most FPL points. But before we get into this episode, if you enjoy FPL content in your subscription box, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit a cheeky like on it if you want to support the channel, and let's get on with the video. So today we are looking at defenders who could be getting the most assists this season in the Fantasy Premier League, which of course gets us the most amount of points if they can double that up with some clean sheets. And the first one we're starting with is Ben Davies, coming in at 5.6 million. Now I know a lot of people are worried about rotation risk with Danny Rose coming in, but at the moment, after 3 games, he has done quite well for himself, managing to bag a goal, no assists so far, but he's created 9 chances, but none of those chances have been big chances just yet, and a minute per chance created is currently at 28.9. So Ben Davies has definitely been performing in that Tottenham Hotspur side. Unfortunately, they missed out on a clean sheet against Burnley. However, he has been doing very well for himself. Now, with the Danny Rose situation, I personally believe Pochettino doesn't like to rotate his fullbacks too much. And Ben Davies has been playing well while Danny Rose is very injury prone and has also been threatening to leave, saying that Tottenham aren't a big club, they don't pay the big wages, which will not put him in the favour of the management at Tottenham Hotspurs. Yes, Ben Davies is a rotation risk when Danny Rose comes back, could even be dropped to the bench. However, Ben Davies does have the stats, and at the moment I think he's one of the best picks as long as he manages to keep his place in that Tottenham Hotspur side. If you want someone that isn't too much of a rotation risk, you can look at Tommy Smith, coming in at 5 million from Huddersfield. So far he's not got any points on the board as far as goals or assists, but he has got 6 chances created, no big chances just yet, but that puts him at a minute per chance created at 39.5 minutes, which isn't too bad, especially for a player in that Huddersfield side. Now, he's a bit expensive for a Huddersfield defender at 5 million, but the reason for that is because in the Championship he showed that he could definitely be an attacking threat and get FPL points in the Fantasy Premier League. Huddersfield have also as well not looked too bad defensively. That could of course change, we're only 3 game weeks in, but if you want a cheeky differential, Tommy Smith so far has been showing that he can create chances in the Premier League, and as long as some of his players manage to put them away, he could be getting those assist points. The next player we're looking at is Joe Gomez, coming at 4.5 million from Liverpool. Now yes, again another rotation risk because Joe Gomez probably isn't going to be nailed on, and at the moment that Liverpool side is looking very hard to predict, especially with Coutinho looking like he's going to stay and the fullback positions being rotated quite a lot with players like Trent, Alexander-Arnold, Moreno and Andrew Robertson all coming into the fold, as well as James Milner and Nathaniel Klein. James Milner even looks like he might be playing in midfield now. So Joe Gomez is definitely a risk, but in the games he's played so far this season, he has managed to pick up 1 assist. No goals so far, but he's created 5 chances for his teammates. One of those chances being a big chance, and his minute per chance created is at 36.2. If Joe Gomez can manage to nail himself on in that Liverpool side, despite the fact he's a Liverpool defender and Liverpool defenders can have moments where they just concede a bucket ton of goals, Joe Gomez could be a great player in one of the top 6 sides in the league for 4.5 million. And then finally we've got Marcos Alonso coming in at 7.1 million, the player I'm refusing to put into my side. Everyone says I should put in my side, but at 7.1 million I just don't feel like he's going to be worthy of that price tag, when I think players around his price tag at 6.5 and 6 million may get close to his points. I know he didn't start the season last year, so that could come into account, but in those 5 games would he have scored so much that he would have been head and shoulders above the rest? We will see this year because he's got a full season, but so far he's managed to get 2 goals, no assists, but he's created 4 chances as well. No big chance created, and his minute per chance creation ratio is at 67.5. However, with Alonso you don't only get assist threat, but you get goal threat as well, which is why he's priced so high in the Fantasy Premier League. And to be honest, with the way the Chelsea side is lining up at the moment, with all the players coming in and players coming back from injury, Marcos Alonso could be the most nailed on option that could get you points in the Fantasy Premier League. So it could be a very, very good and shrewd move by Fantasy Premier League managers if they bring in Marcos Alonso as their Chelsea coverage. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode today on the channel. If you have, please hit that like button for me and also hit that notification bell if you want to know when I'm going live. Also check out the links in the description down below if you want to support the channel in any way, trying to get as much content out for you guys during this international break. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.